Hi everyone, welcome to Life Tips by Ning. In today's video, I'm sharing how to analyze the 八字 chart if your daily master is a Yin Metal, called Xin in Chinese, looking like this, born in the fall season. Because the dominant element for the fall season is also metal, so you kind of doubling up the traits of a metal, especially Yin Metal, for fall born Yin Metal people. And because Yin Metal represents this delicate, refined jewelry type of softer precious metal type, like gold, silver, platinum, whatever. So how that translates into your personality is a two keyword. One is pureness, one is high quality or high standards. So in terms of pureness, fall-born Yin Metal people tend to have kind of perfectionist. They like to chase after every single little detail to make sure the final outcome meet their own standards and expectations. And sometimes there's just like detailed, focused, quality-driven personality is quite obvious. And in terms of high standard or quality, they might actually be very selective of who they hang out with or who their social circles are. They have they're picky about their social friend circle, right? So it might give out this vibe of they're very snobbish or not easy to get along with, but that might not be the truth, but it's just that it could be other people's perception of you. And in terms of how to analyze 八字 meaning, the remaining 6 letters, which 5 element you really want to see in your chart to constitute a really good 八字 chart. So because those 3 fall birth months, look at the earthly branch. It's either metal or earth, right? Because earth supports metal, or metal is the same as myself. So the probability of your daily master is likely or fairly strong as an initial stage or condition of your 八字, because you have a strong supporter, same as me, element there. And position number 6 is the heaviest weighting of any 八字 chart. And because of that, the number one thing you want to see showing up in the remaining 6 positions is water, especially yang water. The reason is yang water represents this rushing and big body of water like a river with movement. And if you think about the gold digging days, a big nugget of gold is buried under the riverbed. You need this water to rush away the sand or dirt surrounding it to reveal the gold nugget itself. So Yin Metal, its natural friend is yang water, because that rushing water will show off its beauty and kind of match the delicacy and high quality nature of this daily master. In contrast, yang metal, even though they're still fall born yang metal people, right? Meaning they're still fairly strong. They also have this supporter of metal and earth in their chart. But in contrast, yang metal doesn't like as much yang water. Instead, it likes yin fire, because yin fire represents this melting pot. You melt away the yang metal's exterior wasteful material to reveal its core. So that is the fundamental difference between yang and yin metal, which translates into what favorable element they prefer to see. That's why for all of those 3 birth months, you really want to see a strong and useful yang water showing up in your 八字, which will keep your 八字 fairly balanced rather than your daily master is too strong, because the introduction of this water element will kind of take away some of the strength, because metal supports and grows water, and keep her 八字 in a balanced state. And this yang wood just plays a partnership role, because natural enemy of water is earth, especially the yang earth or dry earth type, because earth suppresses water. So by introducing this yang wood is the best cure to keep this potential risk of too much earth at bay. So this number one focal point of yang water cannot be damaged or reduced. This is a natural friend of yang water to protect it because it's a natural enemy of its own enemy. And in return, water grows and supports wood. So this yang wood also benefit from yang water being protected. So it's kind of a mutually beneficial partnership. And this yang wood is especially true for this October birth month because the October birth month, your main earthly branch is the earth. So you even have a higher risk of too much earth in your chart. Then it's even more critical for this yang wood to show up in order to protect the focal point of yang water, which is the number one favorable element for fall-born Yin Metal people. So that's kind of how you analyze 八字. But before I let you guys go, the question is, I just shared the difference between yang metal and yin metal, saying yin metal naturally likes water, not too much fire because it might melt the delicate metal. But the question is, if I'm fall born, especially this September month, because September is a pure, same as me type of earthly branch, the daily master is quite strong. In that case, the question is, if I cannot find any water or wood type of element in my 八字, can I rely on fire, especially if I have a strong fire in my 八字chart? The answer is, of course, yes. That is still a fairly good 八字because it's going to the direction of keeping yourself in a balancing state. The only nuance between the two is because each element has its natural friend and enemy, even though both answers are correct and feasible. Using water is just a tad little better because it's following the natural rhythm than using fire. But it doesn't mean using fire is like not an option. Both are good answers. One is from really great to the greatest. That's the relationship between the two. So I wouldn't say this is the only answer. This is just what the ancient book says is the ideal solution to be placed in your chart. So thank you for watching today, and next video I'll share some case studies. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.